35-year-old Natalia Tarasenko's just arrived in the Polish city of Lublin after a long trip from Bucha in Ukraine. She fled her hometown just before Russian troops took over. They've been accused of massacring civilians there in the weeks after.
I know at least some people who were killed. It's just normal people, just friendly neighbors.
But this isn't the last leg of her heartbreaking journey. She had to rush off to catch a train to Krakow, where her cousin lives. She doesn't have a plan of what's next, but she's hopeful she'll return to her hometown someday.
Now I feel myself it's very hard to plan because my world just disappeared, destroyed. Now I can plan for 2-3 days and I'm afraid to plan for longer, like a month or a year. And even though I believe that we, the Ukrainian people, can win this war, I still run away from the fighting.
But most of the 2.5 million Ukrainian refugees who've arrived in Poland in the last 7 weeks don't have a family member or friend to turn to. So generous Polish residents, with the support of donations from ordinary people across Europe, have swung open their doors to Ukrainians. Many also volunteer at coordination centers.
For me it's better than staying home because I feel like I'm helping, so it's about to say, but I feel better when I help than reading the news, and it's more exhausting reading the news than helping.
For the youngest here, they block out the trauma with simple games, making new friends until they're once again on the move. But it takes days, sometimes weeks, for many here to take the next step and move on.
I didn't want to leave Ukraine, but then, on the western side of Ukraine, we hear sirens and it's scary, so I decided to go to Poland. But then, my childhood friend in Italy has invited us to her place there. I'll try to work there, but after the war, I want to go back to Ukraine, to my Odessa.
It wasn't easy for her, she says, but she puts on a brave face.
Some nights I cried, but then I pulled myself together because I knew if I cried, my children would cry, and I don't want them to cry.
Others aren't able to hold back the tears. 6 months pregnant with her second child, Karina's husband and parents are still in Ukraine.
Но в голове, конечно, тревожно. Особенно, когда ты понимаешь, что близкие люди там остались. Больно.
Rahul Radhakrishnan, TRT World, Lublin, in Poland.
Сложно.